If your mind never experience concentrations, if your mind never experience calmness, peaceful state of mind, it will be forever doubtful. You need to clarify with some of the experience to coach you, to guide you. It is very crucial and very important because when your mind, in the practice of our meditations, there's a lot of minor crosses that what we say is the lapse of mindfulness. We try to be mindful, but we forgot to remind ourselves to be mindful. We say that I mindfulness of my breath. And then you breathe, something comes. You've been dragged away by the thoughts. And you start to be aware of the thought. You forget your breath. And after a while, you start to remind yourself, I should be breathing. How come I'm thinking now? See? Right? A lot of people, they're having this problem. Some, because of the lapse of mindfulness, drop into a stage of drowsiness, drop into a stage of maybe dreaming, hearing sounds, and they don't know. They say, what happened? Actually, there's a lapse. You forgot to remind yourself. Yes, your mindfulness of your breath, you got to, once you know that you are not 100% full contact with your breath, you better remind yourself back to the breath, back to the breath. Then you can gain the power of mindfulness collectively, gradually, but not tense. Remember, the tendency is when you instill too much reminder, it will cause you tensions. That's why in meditation, it takes a lot of trial and error. Trial and error. And don't be impatient. Don't be in a hurry to see result. That's our problem. You see, that's a problem that lies with a lot of people who practice the Dharma. You can't even direct your awareness back to the body. You want to jump the gun, watch the mind. For goodness sake, please direct your mind, your mindfulness back to the body and be aware of the presence of the body until you are 100% back to the body. Awareness, calm mindfulness, hands in hands, presence of mind, what we call mindfulness. Then you can feel a sense of fullness, like a human being sitting here. If not, you're just like a living corpse. I keep telling again and again, we are just like a living corpse. Why? We may be behaving like a human being, standing here like a human, but your mind is off track. You're not in the present. You're somewhere else. Don't know where. Your awareness has been driven off with the thoughts. External thing, and there's no boundary to that kind of thinking. That's why I keep emphasizing, and you might find it, it's body. But can you do or not? Body. Back to the body. This is very important. If you can't even do this very simple chore of directing your attention back to the body, then we can forget about watching the mind. It's useless. What is pay attention to the body, if not your mind? This awareness is your mind, right? So you got to direct the mind to the body. And this thought that is streaming inside your mind, this mental aspect on external thing, because of your reverting your attention back to the body, as such, this wandering thought will subside. When it subsides, then you can find that there's a breathing. Your mind can perceive there's a breathing that's present in front of you. Actually, why you cannot notice the breath? Because your mind is so occupied, so crowded, so stagnant with all these thoughts, worries, mental tensions, expectation, blah, 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 blah. It's jammed inside there. So when we pull back our attention back to the body, and when the mindfulness grow, when this distracted thought subside, you find that it will be very easy for you to watch the breath. Right? Then you watch the breath. Then you see, how come I can see the breath so easily? Why? You don't forget. You have executed, you have done the first few steps back to the body. And why a lot of people, they meditate, watching the breath straight away, they drop into a state of sleepiness. Why? Because the power of your mindfulness is very weak. With all the distorted thought, all this wandering thought in your mind, you try to focus your breath, and you say, where's my breath? I cannot see the breath. I cannot feel the breath. And when you try to intentionally breathe in and breathe out, it will cause you headache, tension on your neck. That's why when we focus back to the body, you are not on the breath yet. You're using the body as an anchor point for your mind. Until as such, when the mindfulness grow and glow, become more and more powerful, become more and more wider, the perimeter circumference expanded, until you feel the presence of the whole body as a whole. Very nice. At the same time, you're still breathing. You feel that, there's tension here, tension there. You try to relax. Then you find yourself very easy to go to the breath now. And you are there. So this kind of techniques, you see, it takes your own trial and errors. It's very beneficial. It's not taxing at all. It's very easy to do. You just focus back. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, pop, you're there. Yeah. Some may find that, very tense, a whole body like tensions, because the mindfulness, the power of the mindfulness is so strong. Your mind, channeling to the body, the energy is so strong. You feel so tense. And you feel the kind of discomfort. It's not pain, it's the kind of discomfort, tension. And it's your duty to do relaxation, distress it. And that also acts as a part of, we call it the alignment of your own body, the alignment of distributing the energy equally within your own body. And that you've got to do it yourself. And with these chores that you are doing, you see your mind won't wander, right? Your mind don't have a future thought or the past thought. You'll be in this present because it got something to play with, to matter with, something that, I got to spread the energy within my body so that I feel nice. And who don't want to feel nice? Everybody want to feel nice in meditation. Who want to feel aches? But for this kind, when you for those people who got problems come in the mind, And this is one of the way that you may try it. And it's very, very helpful. Very, very helpful, right? And a lot of people, they get confused. Sometimes they do this already. They say that I got nothing to do. You talk as though you're Arahat, nothing to do. There's so many things to do, you know. Nothing to do. What nothing to do? Because very dark, nothing to do. What nothing to do? Wash your body. Contemplate, watch. Watch the phenomena, the changes of the body. Watch the changes of feeling. The feeling sensations. The transitions of your posture. How it tilts. How it changes, and what is the cause why your mind is so scared of pain. The pain is not scared of you. Why you're so scared of pain? You got to, tell yourself, okay, watch, knowing. You may repeat the word, or you can put up a photo. All these verses, they're going to inspire you. You can repeat it mentally to keep your mind, to remind your mind to be in the presence. It's very important, let me inform you. It's very, very important to make yourself to let this mindfulness to sustain, this presence of mind to sustain and to experience the happening right and now. You may not like it, but who wants you to be born? You want to know the truth? You must exercise patience, endurance, enhance your willpower, and just do it.